This is the world of the ant. When you're born as an ant, your destiny is decided before you even hatch. You could be a worker, spending your days in an endless cycle of carrying dirt and food, or maybe a soldier, using your strength to fight off the chaos above ground. You were unfortunately born a worker. You will spend your short life serving the colony. As you emerge from your egg, legless and blind, most of your days are spent consuming any food bought to you by the many thousands of sisters in your family. Mom is nearby, but she cannot feed you. She only has one objective: more ants. After about 6 to 10 weeks, you are now an adult. It is your duty to feed, support, and work for the colony, providing food to both queen and the larva, just as your older siblings did for you. Leaving the nest, through one of the hundreds of tunnels, you smell something new but familiar. The pheromones for food. You follow your sisters and come across a dead spider. Leg by leg, the joys of battle make their way back to the colony. You help the rest of the family bring the food back. This is when you realize that numbers is your biggest strength. After bringing all of the food back to the colony, you begin breaking it up and feeding it to the many larvae that lay nearby. You then decide to take a power nap to get ready for the next task. As you awake from your short nap, you repeat the same process from earlier. Emerging from one of the hundreds of tunnels around your nest, instinctively, you decide it is a good idea to scout. You go off on a lone mission to find new ground for your family to hunt and find food. Along the way, you encounter another ant, but this time she is different. She smells weird and not like family. To your disgust, one of your sisters lies nearby. She has died. You have encountered your first adversary, another species of ant. You pick up your dead sister and run back to your nest, letting off pheromones to indicate danger. You arrive home, and another ant takes your dead sister from you. The nest recognized your pheromones, and now the nest has mobilized. It's time for war. You soon realize life isn't just about gathering food and feeding the younglings. It is also about fighting other ants. You follow your battle sisters to the war zone. And now, the fight begins. Once the fight has finished, you help clean up. The other ants can be eaten, so plenty of food for the colony. Although there is a lot less mouths to feed after this war. You return home, and life continues the same old way. You collect food, feed your siblings, and before you know it, you either die from combat or miraculously live to die of old age. But given that you're an ant, you will probably die in combat, or you might die from the hundreds of other horrible deaths an ant may experience. Take 2. Congratulations, you're a soldier ant, one of nature's smallest but most specialized protectors. Your job, simple. Defend the colony. No promotions, no weekends off, just vigilance, every single day. But someone's got to do it. And today, that someone is you. The day begins as it always does, standing guard. You're the first line of defense against anything that dares to approach your colony. Birds, rival ants, curious beetles. If it moves, you're ready for it. And if it doesn't move, well, you're still watching just in case. Your job isn't glamorous. While the workers are busy hauling food, building tunnels, and generally keeping the colony running, you're, well, standing there, waiting, always waiting. But don't let the stillness fool you. This isn't idle time. It's vigilance. Every sound, every vibration could be the start of something dangerous. Most of the time it's nothing. A beetle here, a stray twig there. But as a soldier, you don't take chances. You're always prepared, even when nothing happens. especially when nothing happens. After the morning watch, it's time for surface patrol. Out here, the threats are bigger, faster, and far less forgiving. A careless moment could mean the end, not just for you, but for the workers depending on your protection. No pressure, of course. A bird, one of your biggest threats. To them, you're not a soldier, you're a snack. But you're not here to be eaten. If it comes down to it, you'll fight, even if the odds are, let's say, not in your favor. Crisis averted. For now. Out here, every step is a gamble. But you don't have time to dwell on close calls. The colony is counting on you to stay focused. And here it comes, the moment every soldier ant is trained for. Rival ants. From a neighboring colony, no doubt. Their mission? Simple. Raid your stores, wreak havoc, and leave chaos in their wake. But not on your watch. As a soldier, you don't work alone. Your fellow defenders join you, forming an unbreakable wall of determination. It's not just a fight, it's a statement. This is your colony, and you're not giving it up without a battle. Victory. Once again, you've defended the colony. It's not about glory. There's none of that here. It's about survival. And today, you've ensured just that. As the day winds down, your work continues. The colony never truly sleeps, and neither do you. Not completely. The threats of the day give way to the dangers of the night. Spiders, nocturnal predators, even the occasional rainstorm. But you're ready. Being a soldier ant isn't easy. It's not flashy. There are no medals, no parades, no moments of recognition. But there's pride in knowing that what you do matters. Because without you, there's no colony, no workers, no queen. So, here's to you, the soldier ant, silent, steadfast, and utterly unshakable. You may be small, but your role, it's anything but that. If only nature could appreciate it.